In Nebraska, we are very serious about our environmental stewardship and our conservation management. But I get calls and I get letters every day from Nebraska farmers who are concerned about the compliance challenges associated with EPA's spill prevention control and countermeasure rule for the on-farm storage, fuel storage. Allow me to share a portion of one such constituent email that I recently received. Quote, "We just became aware of this regulation yesterday through an email from Farm Bureau. Since we have a large quantity of on-farm storage capacity, we are not able to self-certify and must hire a professional engineer to create a plan. In order to find a qualified engineer, I first called the EPA, who then told me to call the Region 7 office out of Kansas City, who then told me to call the Nebraska Board of Engineers, who then told me to call the Nebraska Society of Professional Engineers, but the number on their website is no longer in service. So when I asked the gentleman from the Nebraska Board of Engineers how much it would cost, he said anywhere from $1,500 to $4,800, depending on the complexity and the engineer's ability to charge more due to this now high demand due to the approaching deadline. When I asked the gentleman from the EPA Region 7 office why we hadn't heard about it before now, he said the ruling was in place for a long time, but they hadn't done a good job of getting the word out," end quote. As you're aware, bipartisan legislation has been introduced that would raise the exemption levels for the fuel storage capacity, and I think that better reflects the spill risk and the financial resources of farms. Would you support this common sense solution that would help to ease these regulatory burdens?
Senator, thank you for raising the question. I believe this is an issue that Congress has dealt with, at least to give some temporary leeway to take a look at this question. I'm more than happy to go back and take a look at it. I think as we talked when we were together, I think the agency has bridges to build with the agriculture community. I would look forward to tackling that with you and others because I know just how hard the farming community protects their resources, and I want to make sure that we have an opportunity to change the relationship between that community and EPA.
I appreciate that. Do you know if agriculture has any history whatsoever of any large oil or fuel spills?
I'm not aware of any directly, but we certainly can get back to you, Senator.